Imam al-Qurtubi rahimahullah ta'ala, he mentions a tremendous narration. And this is a narration that every single person here should contemplate and reflect upon. He said, وَيُرْوَى أَنَّهُ كَانَ بِمِصْرٍ رَجُلٌ مُلْتَزِمٌ مَسْجِدًا لِلْأَذَانِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. So it was narrated that there was a man in Egypt, and he used to adhere to the masjid for the adhan and the prayer. He used to call the adhan, and he would constantly be in the masjid. وَعَلَيْهِ بَهَاءُ الْعِبَادَةِ وَأَنْوَارُ الطَّاعَةِ. And this person had the light of worship and obedience upon his face. فَرَقِيَ يَوْمًا الْمَنَارَ عَلَى عَادَتِهِ لِلْأَذَانِ. So one day, he climbed on top of the minaret, as was his norm to call the adhan. وَكَانَ تَحْتَ الْمَنَارَةِ دَارٌ لِنَصْرَانِي ذِمِّي. And underneath this minaret, there was a house of a Christian person who was under the protection of the Muslims. فَاطَّلَعَ فِيهَا فَرَأَى إِبْنَةَ صَاحِبِ الدَّارِ. So this individual, he looked down and he saw the daughter of the person that lived here. فَافْتُتِنَ بِهَا وَتَرَكَ الْأَذَانِ. So upon looking at this female, this individual became infatuated and he left off the adhan. وَنَزَلَ إِلَيْهَا وَدَخَلَ الدَّارِ. And he got down and he entered this house. فَقَالَتْ لَهُ مَا شَأْنُكَ مَا تُرِيدُ. So the woman said, what do you want? فَقَالَ أَنْتِ أُرِيدُ. He said, I want you. قَالَتْ لِمَاذَا. She said, why? قَالَ لَهَا قَدْ سَلَبْتِ لُبِّي. He said, you have captivated my mind. وَأَخَذْتِ بِمَجَامِعِ قَلْبِي. And you have taken over my heart. You have taken over the entirety of my heart. قَالَتْ لَا أُجِيبُكَ إِلَى رِيبَةٍ. She said, I will not respond to anything doubtful. Meaning, I'm not going to commit fornication with you. And this was a Christian woman. She said, I'm not going to fornicate with you. قَالَ لَهَا أَتَزَوَّجُكَ. He said, I'll marry you. قَالَتْ لَهُ أَنْتَ مُسْلِمٌ وَأَنَا نَصْرَانِيَّةٌ وَأَبِي لَا يُزَوِّجُنِي مِنْكَ. She said, listen, you're Muslim, I'm Christian, and my father will not marry me to you. So this individual, instead of fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and getting himself out of that situation, which he had no business being in the first place, what does he say? قَالَ لَهَا أَتَنَصَّرُ. He said, I'll become a Christian. I'll embrace Christianity. قَالَتْ إِن فَعَلْتْ أَفْعَلْ. She said, if you do that, then I'll marry you. فَتَنَصَّرَ لِيَتَزَوَّجَهَا. So he embraced Christianity so that he could marry her. وَأَقَامَ مَعَهَا فِي الدَّارِ. And he stayed in that house with her. فَلَمَّا كَانَ فِي أَثْنَاءِ ذَلِكَ الْيَوْمِ رَقِيَ إِلَى سَطْحٍ كَانَ فِي الدَّارِ فَسَقَطَ مِنْهُ فَمَاتَ. So this individual, on that same day, he climbed up to the roof of the house and he fell down and he died. فَلَا هُوَ بِدِينِهِ وَلَا هُوَ بِهَا. So this fool lost his deen and he lost the woman. فَنَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ ثُمَّ نَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنْ سُوءِ الْعَاقِبَةِ وَسُوءِ الْخَاتِمَةِ. So Imam al-Qurtubi rahimahullah ta'ala said, we seek refuge with Allah, and we seek refuge with Allah from an evil ending. And wallahi ya ikhwan, we know of individuals who went overseas, people who went to study the religion of Islam, people who you would deem to be righteous and religious, who memorized the majority of the Quran, and they learned the Arabic language fluently. Then after all of that, they apostated and they left the religion. So constantly ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for firmness and steadfastness upon your religion. No one is promised to die as a believer. Increase in saying the dua that the Prophet ﷺ used to often say, Ya muqallib al-qulub, thabbit qalbi ala deenik. O changer of hearts, keep my heart firm upon your religion. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.